Hello and welcome. Oh my god, this week on the Temple.
What do you think about platonic relationships?
I think platonic relationships are a good thing. It just depends on the person. Sometimes you can benefit from having a friend who doesn't want anything from you, that you don't want anything from other than a friendship, and you just get along together like that.
I think platonic relationships are very good because, well, from a male perspective, because they give you the opportunity to get close to girls, find out what they're after, what they like, what makes them tick. And I guess you kind of still get to try out certain things that you would try out on dates, and you can get to see, you know, a live feedback of, oh, this is working, this is not working. Even though it's just a friendship, it still evolves in that way.
Why is it always your ugly friends that want to be more than friends? That's what I don't like. So it's only platonic if one of you are not attracted to the other one. That's how I feel about it. Like, your superstar model friends are like, we should just be friends. Friends is good. But then it's always the ugly one with the one eye like, I want to be more than friends. So that's my view on it.
I just want to tear you apart. And your friend too.
I never actually really realized that, yeah, it is, most of the time it is the friends that you're attracted to that want to be platonic, and the friends that you're not attracted to that want something more to come of it. There's always that imbalance. And I think, yeah, if you dive deep into most of your relationships, you'll find that a lot of your friends actually do want a bit more, or at some stage in the relationship did want a bit more, and that's why you're friends.
Dive deep, huh?
But if you think about it, you're like a walking advert for your friends, because you sit there talking to your female friend like, oh, I can cook. You can cook. Yeah, I like to give massages. You like to give massages. Like, everything you say is just telling them, I'll be a good boyfriend. But like I said, it's always the one with the one eye that likes you.
First dates.
First dates are never good. It's always awkward. You can never 100% be yourself. I'll never forget my worst first date. I still know the girl. We're not close friends, but we're still friends. And yeah, we were just going around handing out CVs because we were broke, young, looking for jobs. It was awful.
I don't agree that you can't be yourself or that it's awkward to be yourself. I'm the same person I am on the first date as I am on the last date. I come to that day and I'm gonna eat with my hands and it'll be fine. And 10 years later down the road, if we get married and you want to tell me why you always gonna eat with your hands, I say I was eating with my hands when you met me.
See, first impressions are funny, because I had my worst first date. I was with this girl. She was being very annoying, but that wasn't the problem. We took a nice walk in the park and she stepped in dog shit, and I always associate that smell with her, so there was no second date. That's a true story.
The one thing you should do on a first date is be yourself as much as possible. Try and get to know the person. Try and give them the real you. Because at the end of the day, if you know you have some annoying habits and they're part of your personality, you might as well let them show, because eventually they're gonna come out and that person is either gonna like it or not like it. That's it.
Why don't you tell us your best and worst first dates? Either comment below, tweet us, or come and find us.
And this week's celebrity gossip, Eddie Murphy and Snoop Lion.
So Eddie Murphy, you all know Eddie Murphy, and it's no secret that Eddie Murphy's released a number of songs back in the 80s. Well, apparently he's back. His first song is featuring Snoop Lion. Red light!
When I first heard when I first heard a song from Snoop Lion, I was like, oh my god, like what is happening to Snoop Dogg? He's lost it. But now he's managed to pick up some momentum and bring other celebrities in with him. And Eddie Murphy right now, I love Eddie Murphy. Raw, delirious, I love Eddie Murphy. But he is dying a cosmic, yardy, weed-infested death right now with the song The Red Light is... Allow it. Shabba!
It's that awkward moment when you realize Eddie Murphy's being deadly serious about this song, and he looks in the camera like, red light! And you're like, alright Eddie, I didn't know. Why can't someone in Snoop's family just say, listen, there's too much weed in your system, alright? Enough is enough. You're not the reincarnation of Bob Marley. Die. Shabba!
Yeah, that whole reincarnation of Bob Marley thing is nonsense. First of all, Snoop, you happen to be alive at the same time that Bob Marley was alive. It is impossible for you to be reincarnated as somebody who is still alive. And of course he's not still alive now, but come on, you have smoked yourself stupid, good sir.
Shabba! Yeah, we got the link to this video in the description. You need to go and watch this video. You know, he's being serious.
And this week's sacrifice, the woman that didn't know who Oprah Winfrey is.
So Oprah was in Zurich and she wanted a bag, so she asked the shop assistant to get it for her. And the shop assistant looked at her and thought, you can't afford that expensive bag. I'm not sure how much it was it 38,000? She's like, are you sure you don't want this bag, this discounted bag? So yeah, so she got racially profiled.
And all she saw is that Oprah was a genuine chocolate face and she couldn't accept that this bag was within her price range. Clearly, she has failed at life. When you are a grown age and you don't know who Oprah is, and you try to tell Oprah that she can't have a $38,000 bag, you might as well quit your job and stop living.
Right now, in your city, in your store, a genuine chocolate face wants a bag from the top shelf. Will you give it to her? Do you know she's Oprah?
I mean, come on now. Oprah be giving out schools and buses and wells to people in her show every day. That bag don't mean nothing to her. It's just a bag.
Oprah should have bought the company, fired the woman and bought her a TV and be like, this is my show, get to know who I am. You obviously don't have a TV.
Shabba! So our question to you is, if you were Oprah, what would you have done?
Leave your answer in the comments below.
One time.
Yeah. And you know what's gonna happen next? We're currently 2 weeks away from Snoop and Eddie making bashment songs, and Snoop killing Eddie because he backflipped onto him, and then 3 weeks after that the world will end, because this is what they spoke about. These are the end of days.
Right here, right now.
Shabba!
Eddie Murphy, Snoop Lion.
Red light, stop right there where you are.
Shabba!
The end of days, Genesis, the Alpha, the Omega, the log on, the log off.
Red light! Zoop, 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 zoop! Shabba!